We are very privileged to get to learn stakeholder management as well as marketing and sales. We have been able to contact CHROs and vice presidents of HR all across the country and even worldwide. That helped us to build networking, and our students got a very good exposure on how to do the stakeholder management. As well as we have distinguished delegates from different companies across Pune, Mumbai and different parts of India. So to pitch them, it's kind of a sales and marketing with their branding, everything. That was a pre-event learning that we had. As well as on the day, we are lucky to have this privileged, we are privileged to have this distinguished guest with us who are sharing their years of experience, years of expertise with us, which are going to help us in future. As sir mentioned that tech and people have to coexist with each other, not against each other. As well as we are seeing the transformation already in the HR, especially how we are going from traditional to modern HR, using traditional systems of recruitment, onboarding, to Workday and SAP SFs. So it's a great opportunity to learn from esteemed speakers, everybody all over the 2 days. We are again lucky to have this platform and opportunity to interact with everybody. And yeah, it's a very good learning platform. And it's been 26 years of HR share. All the years we have built a legacy and we'll continue it forward. I just want to thank you, Dr. Pramod Kumar sir, that he has made us capable enough to handle this kind of conferences, and in future we'll surely take these learnings and create great impact in corporate world as well as in the business. Thank you.
As being that in that position, I understand.
HR program leader.
Program leader, yes. So being that position, I understand that the tasks given to the students, that is something we call the exposure. Because right now everything requires a meeting. But we are at that point where we are building a strategy, how we are going to talk to the speakers. And that strategy, after every response, we have to edit it, we have to change it. Because it's not same for everyone. So we are on that side where we are training the students how to be executable in front. Like they have to talk to people who are making decisions of millions. And we are making students be trained for that. So in such conferences, we are boosting their confidence. We are making sure that they are capable to crack any kind of interviews and be ready for any kind of updates in the future. We are incorporating AI to studies, not against. We are working with it. Every student is right now motivated to be a part of any other team in ISB&M because of this. Because they are getting to learn. They are not just learning from books, but they are working out what the things they have learned from books. Putting sales pitches to sponsors and then talking to guests. That is the kind of personality development they are developing. So that is the kind of exposure we are getting from HR Share. And it's all because of our visionary Dr. Pramod Kumar. Because without the concept of student-driven campus, no student will learn. They are learning. That is a big goal. Thank you.
It's a Siemens Healthineers company and the CHRO for South Asia. It's so nice to be here and sharing our perspective. What's changing? What we should do, adopt, reinvent. Because as sir mentioned, technology is going to be a big wave, which we have seen over the last 5 years. Next 5 years will be really a defining moment from people and technology point of view in the world. How both of them can coexist at the workplace is very important, and we need to really equip our next generation HR leaders as to how they should look at this evolving need of the business and coexistence of technology and people at the workplace. Technology, as we have seen, all of us, we have seen, technology will never take us a job. That's what we believe. I think technology should help us to accelerate our innovation, to accelerate the process, precision, and of course the speed. And technology will help us to take it forward. So all of us need to one thing, it's not technology versus people. It is technology with people. We should do that. Technology and people we should talk about. And technology and people is the future that we should talk about, not anything else. So that's the theme. We are, as sir mentioned, we have 2 days conference. Today is the day 1. We have had a great session from different varied industry leaders coming together and sharing their perspective. We are also making sure that the student understand what it takes to build those capability. They should not have any apprehension about whether I get a job or a job will not be there for the people. I think that's not a theme. What we are saying is how can we coexist? and how can we really reinvent ourselves, because we have seen every time the new challenge comes in front of us, the first thing is, we don't want to accept change. So we want to make sure that our students prepare themselves for the change. So that's the main thing. And we were talking about one small theme today as well, that adversity is the best university, right? So we have seen in COVID time, right, all of us, this is uncertainty all across. But what human mindset can do, and the resilience of human being has really proved things differently. We could come out of those tough situation with absolute critical timelines. We could come out with vaccine, we could come out with execution, we did everything, we learned how to live our life virtually. So that has given a lot of a push. So we talked about that, and of course what we have seen in world technology changes every aspects of your life, right? From the way you interact, the way you live, the way you collaborate, the way you interact. So that's happening very well. So those are the key themes we spoke about. This sort of conference will help all our students to become better prepared. I would say two words there. One is they are prepared, much better, wiser, stronger, and smarter. That's what we thought through this technology.
There's an HR conference and it's a corporate conference. So it is not an academic conference where the professors present their research thesis or research papers. This is a corporate conference where we look at how is industry changing. How is industry changing? It is, and how will it change for future? I mean, what will happen in future? How the workplaces will change? How some systems will change? The skill sets will change. Thought process will change. And HR share always has a theme. Every year, its theme is about the future of human resource management with changing business, with changing technology, with changing process systems. Okay. You see, we are now living in an environment. Only yesterday, I was reading a report where how many individuals, how many young men and women at the age of 20 have a personal worth over $1 billion. You see, at the age of 20, I mean 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, the personal worth over $1 billion, which is a lot of these are young entrepreneurs, some of them also who succeeded their family business. There are young entrepreneurs who get into that $1 billion club. So, and then in an environment where businesses have a very high speed, I mean, when you today talk about long-term plan, probably you talk next 3 years. You don't, even 5 years looks too long. Okay, because how much the world will change in 5 years, one doesn't know. Similarly, technology industry is very aggressive. If you see this industry, ever since 2000, I'm noticing, once they come up with something, then the whole world talks about it. They go into selling technology to the world so high speed that the whole world talks about it. And they don't take 2, 3, 5 years. I'll share with you an interesting data that, the Google, when they came up with the internet, it took Google 13 years to hit 800 million customers. 13 years. ChatGPT achieved 800 million customers in 2 years. Okay, so look at the speed. Look at the speed at which business is happening. What somebody did before in 13 years, now it's in 2 years. Same thing is happening in to artificial intelligence, robotics technology, okay, which is going to be all over. Big challenges. How will it impact the human resource management? Okay, how the future, the workplace tomorrow will look like. What jobs people will do, what reskilling need to happen, learn new skills, learn new approach to work, and or what level of redeployment will happen. Okay, all those issues become an important issue. Okay, so it has in 2 days we have 8 different themes. Of course, we gave a very juicy title. Where is your door? Of course, there is replacement, there is substitution, there will be coexistence, there will be many things that will happen. Even in, I was reading a report about the AI itself. You know, people who will have AI expertise. So jobs, people who would have the, in technology companies, who will be at the advanced level of AI, and who will have skills for advanced AI, their jobs will stay. The people who do not have advanced skills, their job will go, because the machine learning technology that you're talking, that is a self-learning technology. So that itself will replace those jobs. Okay, AI itself will replace even AI jobs. Okay, and software industry jobs. If you see in the recent past, you would have noticed all technology companies, from IBM to Cognizant to everyone, put their recruitment on hold, saying they're introducing AI. Now, based on this new technology, now they will rework on their manpower planning. Okay. If you read a report just 2 or 3 days back about Amazon, okay, if I'm not wrong in my figures, they have sacked 48,000 people worldwide. And I think about 12,000, 13,000 and 8 copies in each. Get a copy to everybody.